Welcome to a damp FAW headquarters in Cardiff for today's JD Welsh Cup Round 1 draw. 199 teams enter the competition this year, 155 have already played in the qualifying round, and we're left with 48 progressing into Round 1 today. Those 48 will be joined by 32 from level 2 of the pyramid, that's 16 from the Hughes Gray Alliance, and 16 from the Nathaniel Carr's Welsh Football League. And those 80 will then progress into Round 2, 40 will progress into Round 2, and those 20 from Round 2 will go into Round 3, with the 12 Daffabet Welsh Premier League clubs for the last 32 of the competition. I'm delighted to be joined today by FAW Vice President Kieran O'Connor, who's just recently been elected for a second term of Vice President here at the FAW, and also Chris Wathan from Media Wales. And Chris, it's a good opportunity perhaps to talk about the feel-good factor in Welsh football, and with Chris Coleman, Geraint Williams, Jane Ludlow's teams all doing very well. How do you think that can benefit the national game in Wales?
Well, as you said, it's a feel-good factor, isn't it? There's a buzz about Welsh football that, to be honest, we haven't seen for a long, long time. And, you know, it does drip down, you know, whether it be with the kids on a Saturday morning playing, you know, wearing 11 Bale shirts, or then the senior guys going for a little bit of reflective glory with the JD Welsh Cup. It can only benefit, you know, with people getting into football again, you know, reminding why we all love this sport. I think the attendances in the Welsh Premier League have been up, so that reflects it. And then, of course, you get this cup where a couple of rounds' time there's the chance to draw the Welsh Premier League sides and get a bit of an upset. So, yeah, it's a great time to be covering Welsh football. It's a great time to be involved in Welsh football. And this is an honour to be part of this as well. Great.
Well, thank you for your help today, Chris. And just before the draw starts, just to let you know of a new initiative from last season, carried on this year in the JD Welsh Cup. The JD Welsh Cup Player of the Round. That was won in qualifying round 1 by Asa Thomas of Triada Bay United. And there's 4 nominations from Saturday's fixtures for the qualifying round 2 Player of the Round. The nominations are Joe Jenkins from AFC Llwyd Coed, who scored a 25-yard screamer against Bettws. Danny Hooper, who scored a hat-trick for Pontypridd against Sully Sports. One was a 20-yard curling free kick. Gareth Andrews, who played centre-back for RTB Abu Vale against Pontardawi. And Lamine Conter of STM Sports, who scored an incredible solo effort that finished with a back heel finish in STM's win against Porthcawl Town. The winner of that will be announced on Wednesday, so please check the FAW website for more details on that. We're now ready for the draw. We're going to start with the northern section. So Kieran, if you'd like to draw the home teams, and Chris will draw the away teams. And the first team out is Conwy Borough. And they will play Kevin Albion. So Hawarden Rangers, a home draw for Hawarden. They received a bye in the last round. And Hawarden will play Llanfair United, the newly promoted Hughes Gray Alliance team. That's Ruthin Town. And Ruthin will play Holywell Town. So an away trip for John Hazelden's men. Ross Dushlin. They scored a 120th minute winner on Saturday. And they will play Berriew from Central Wales. That's Aberfraw. And they will play Penrhyn Coch. Llanrug United of the Welsh Alliance. And they will play Caernarfon Town. So an away draw for Iwan Williams' team. FC Nomads of Connors Quay. Will play Denbigh Town. So it's another away trip for a Hughes Gray Alliance team. Gilsfield Athletic. And Gilsfield will play Glantraeth. Kevin Druids, finalist in 2012. And they will play Gresford Athletic. That's an all Hughes Grey Alliance tie. Chirk 3As, previous winners of the competition, and they will play Prestatyn Sports. Waterloo Rovers from Welshpool. And they will play Triada Bay United. Gwalchmai against Mould Alexandra. Kyasus, it's a home game for Graham Evans' team. And the Bluebirds will play Llandudno Junction. That's Carno. It's another game in Mid Wales. And they will play Flint Town United. Porthmadog, so home tie at the Trife. And they will play Bow Street. Holyhead Hotspur. And they will play Pentraeth. So a good local derby. Dyffryn Nantlle Vale. We'll play Knighton Town. Penmaen Mawr Phoenix. We'll play Buckley Town. Penryn Deidraeth. We'll play FC Queen's Park. And the final tie in the north, Corwen. And they will play Prestatyn Town, winners from a couple of seasons ago. And that concludes the northern draw of the JD Welsh Cup Round 1. Well, croeso nôl, welcome back to the JD Welsh Cup Round 1 draw. We're now ready for the southern section, so once again, Kieran will draw the home clubs and Chris will draw the away clubs. So the first home team out is Tom Pentra. And they will play STM Sports. So STM Sports travel to Ynys Park. Lido Avon, Avon Lido. And they will play AFC Butte Town. That's Briton Ferry Llansawel. And they will play Barrytown United. Risca United. This one's stuck in there. There we go. And Risca will play Aberbargoed Buds. So an all Welsh League Division 1 tie. Actually play at the same ground. Goitree United. Another Welsh League Division 1 club. And Goitree United will play Monmouth Town. Llanelli Town. So Stevenage Park will host one of the matches. And they will play Panteg. Cambroyan and Clydach. And they will play AFC Llwydcoed. Caerau Ely, last year's Welsh League Division 1 champions. And Nana Bar's team will play Yndy Athletic. Llantwit Vardra, winners over Merthyr Saints on Saturday. And they will play Cardiff Met. Dinas Powys. Dinas Powys will play Cwmbran Town. 3 times runners up in the 90s. Llandrindod Wells. And they will play Cwmbran Celtic. Triowen Stars. And they will play West End. Goitre. And they will play Llantwit Major. Cumbach Royal Stars. Who will play Aberdare Town. Garden Village. This one's stuck in there tight. Garden Village will play Raider Town. RTB Ebbw Vale, an excellent win for those against Pontardawe on Saturday. And they will play Caldicot Town. Aberaeron. And they will play Brecon Corries. Pontypridd Town. And they will play Penabont. Caerleon. And they will play Treharris Athletic Western. And the final tie. Come Aman United. And they will play Taftswell. And that concludes the JD Welsh Cup Round 1 draw. Those ties are to be played on the 3rd or 4th of October. My thanks to Kieran and to Chris.